It's Wednesday, November 19th. Prime Minister Mark Carney is on his way to Abu Dhabi for trade talks. He is the first Canadian Prime Minister to visit the United Arab Emirates since 1983.
I don't believe that we've had enough jobs created and industrial benefits done out of the F-35.
Sweden making its pitch for new fighter jets and new jobs for Canada, and the offer has Ottawa intrigued.
Very popular the last couple of years. It's kind of really taken off as medication's been used quite prominently, and seeing skyrocketing demand for it.
Weight loss drugs are becoming more popular, as we know. A new study has now found it's changing the way people are eating and shopping for food.
It's so exciting. The whole kit is so beautiful.
From the opening ceremony to the podium, Team Canada has a brand new look for the upcoming Olympic and Paralympic Games. Stay with us, Canada. Your morning starts right now. Welcome to your morning, everybody. Anne-Marie's away this week. I'm Lindsey Deluce.
And I'm Michelle Jobin. Good morning.
Great to have you, Michelle. I'm Kelsey McEwen. Hopefully your Wednesday's off to a great start.
Yes.
Yeah, lots to talk about today.
Yeah.
Starting out with federal politics, hot on the heels of seeing that confidence vote go through. We're going to talk about the Prime Minister today. Hoping to attract new investments, Prime Minister Mark Carney is en route to the United Arab Emirates and South Africa. It's Carney's first official visit to both countries since becoming Prime Minister, and senior government officials say the trip is to deepen partnerships and attract capital to Canada. His first stop will be Abu Dhabi for meetings with government and business officials. And then on Friday, Carney will head to Johannesburg for the G20 Leaders Summit. Carney will hold a series of bilateral meetings while there, and while his office isn't saying yet which world leaders he may sit down with, we know U.S. President Donald Trump won't be one of them, as the Americans are boycotting the G20. Well, Sweden's royal family will start day 2 of their Canadian visit today. On their first day in Canada, King Carl Gustaf XVI and Queen Sylvia were welcomed at Rideau Hall. They also met with Prime Minister Mark Carney before taking part in a state dinner. The royals also brought along a delegation to pitch their Gripen fighter jet. Sweden is selling...
It would mean Canadian jobs in Canada. It would be a Swedish fighter jet, world class, but it would be a true partnership.
Sweden is selling the Gripen to Canada as the ideal fighter jet for Arctic defense. Its maker, Saab, also says a deal to buy the jets could bring as many as 10,000 jobs to Canada. Our country currently has a deal to buy F-35 jets from the U.S., and officials in Canada and Sweden are suggesting there is room for both jets in our military fleet. Federal workers are still waiting for word on which jobs will be cut as a result of the new budget. The union representing thousands of public servants say they should hear something soon.
We haven't heard any new information. The budget just passed. We expect that our members would be notified by their managers shortly.
The government plans to reduce the size of the federal public service by 28,000 jobs by 2029. It's part of the budget's plan to find $60 billion in savings over the next 5 years. As part of the comprehensive expenditure review, the government will reduce 16,000 full-time equivalent positions, including 650 executive spots. Another 12,000 positions will be eliminated through attrition and early retirement packages. Government House Leader Steve McKinnon says that he believes the impact on people with involuntary departures will be, quote, minimal. For the second time in less than a month, Alberta is invoking the notwithstanding clause, this time over 3 transgender laws.
We've said previously that we're prepared to use every single legal and constitutional tool available to protect the well-being of young people. And that's why we'll be invoking the notwithstanding clause.
If passed, it will prevent anyone from challenging the province in court over the 3 laws. They were passed more than a year ago and affect transgender and gender-diverse youth in healthcare, in schools, and in competitive sports. Constitutional court challenges have already been launched against 2 of the laws. Premier Danielle Smith says the government is obligated to use the clause now to protect children. Last month, it was used to stop the 3-week-long teacher strike. Well, there's a new model on the top of the list of the most stolen vehicles in Canada.
It's very serviceable globally. It's a good utility vehicle, meaning it can be used in a variety of terrains and jurisdictions.
According to Equité Association, the Toyota RAV4 was the most frequently stolen vehicle in Canada. Last year, it's followed by the Dodge Ram 1500, the Honda CR-V, the Ford F-150, and the Honda Civic. The Toyota Highlander was the most stolen vehicle in Canada in 2023. The report also says vehicle thefts are down across the country this year by 19%. A new study by Dalhousie's Agri-Food Analytics Lab finds weight loss drugs are changing the way Canadians eat and shop for food.
These numbers are incredibly scary for the food industry. You have to understand that a lot of companies have based their business models on impulse buying.
The study surveyed more than 8,000 Canadians, and nearly 47% said they use Ozempic solely for type 2 diabetes, while 35% use it for weight loss alone. And with the arrival of the similar drug, Wegovy, experts are worried food, eating, and shopping trends will continue to be affected. The study found nearly 19% of people are buying fewer groceries, 15% are cutting back on fresh meat, and a little more than 12% are buying fewer fruits and vegetables. Police in Waterloo region are looking at the suspects shown in this video of a shooting. The shooting happened Tuesday in Cambridge. A car is seen pulling up to a stop, then a passenger holding guns in both hands starts firing. It looks like the suspect is wearing plastic bags on both hands. More than a dozen shots happened before the car speeds away. Police say no one was hurt, and they believe this was a targeted incident. Canada Post CFO says the Crown Corporation is now effectively insolvent, with losses topping $1 billion this year. Canada Post expects to lose up to 30,000 employees to retirement or voluntary departure over the next decade as it tries to get costs under control. It plans to use attrition first to downsize the roughly 62,000 people it employed at the end of last year. Canada Post has struggled recently with labor disputes and a steady decline in letter mail. This year's Grey Cup champions took to the streets of Regina for their celebratory parade yesterday.
This is unbelievable.
It's been a long time coming.
Saskatchewan people are the most proudest people in the country, and I think it'll just bring us all together.
It's a moment not seen since the Rough Riders last won the Grey Cup in 2013. Thousands lined the streets hoping to catch a glimpse of the winning team and the trophy. The Rough Riders beat the Montreal Alouettes 25-17 in Sunday's 112th Grey Cup. The victory marks the franchise's 5th ever Grey Cup win. Team Canada has unveiled its new look for next year's Olympic and Paralympic Winter Games.
I love pretty much every piece. It's very warm, it's very comfortable, very versatile. We have all kinds of things we can mix and match.
Team Canada once again partnered with Lululemon for the uniforms. For the opening ceremony, our athletes will wear the outfit with the quilted wrap vest. And on the podium, they will wear the red jacket with the swirl, which is actually a topographical map of Canada. The Winter Olympic and Paralympic Games will be in Milan, Cortina.